Do you believe Jesus is God? Because if he is not, then what happens in Matthew 8 is not just a miracle. It is a man commanding creation itself. Jesus gets into a boat with his disciples. A violent storm rises. Waves crash over the side. Grown men panic. And Jesus is asleep. Matthew 8:23-27. Then he got into the boat and his disciples followed him. Suddenly, a furious storm came up on the lake, so that the waves swept over the boat. But Jesus was sleeping. The disciples went and woke him, saying, "Lord, save us! We are going to drown!" He replied, "You of little faith, why are you so afraid?" Then he got up and rebuked the winds and the sea, and it became completely calm. The men were amazed and asked, "What kind of man is this? Even the winds and the waves obey him." Let that question sink in. Jesus does not pray. He does not call on heaven. He rebukes the wind. He commands the sea, and instantly, creation obeys him. In the Old Testament, who controls the sea? God. The sea represents chaos, power, the uncontrollable. Consider Moses, the greatest prophet. When God parted the Red Sea, Moses did not command the water. He stretched out his hand, but God drove the sea back. Moses was an intermediary. The power came from God, not from Moses. Prophets prayed. They asked God to act. They never spoke to creation as if it belonged to them. But Jesus speaks to the storm directly, and it obeys him. No prayer, no request, just command. This is why the disciples are stunned. They grew up knowing that only God controls the sea. They ask, "What kind of man is this?" Not because they saw a miracle, but because they saw a man act with the authority of God himself. So if Jesus is not God, then a man stood in a boat and commanded a storm to stop, and it obeyed him. That is not just power. That is authority over creation itself. Moses never did this. Elijah never did this. No prophet ever did this. So what are your options? Either Jesus is a man doing what only God can do, which is impossible, or he is God standing in a boat speaking to his creation, and it listens. If you see the weight of this claim, type "the Creator" in the comments.